Hi YouTube, Martin here again. So as you see, we managed to put some sunproofing down, and sometimes you make mistakes, and I'm not afraid to admit my mistakes. So boom, completely empty. Not enough sunproofing. I've misread the description when I was ordering. Honestly, I was moving a workshop and cleaning the other one. I was too tired. So instead of 1 meter width, it was only 50 centimeters. So I don't have enough. We're gonna get some more. I've ordered it already. So once we get more, we're gonna finish the bag. But that won't stop us to put the wiring in, as we're gonna be needed to move few wires only around when we're gonna be do some proofing on the bag. So this is the monster, aka Audi Octopus. Um, we have it, as I said before, the donor car was Audi A4 convertible. So this is it. We're gonna be deleting majority of that right side, as there were the roof pump base, the roof ECU, the uh, roll hoops, and etc. etc. So we're gonna be deleting a lot of that, except the rear windows. These ones don't open, so again, a lot of this gonna get reduced. This side, this is the like tail lights, boot lid locks, and etc. So we're gonna keep majority of that. This is the center console. Again, we're gonna reduce some bits, as there will be no airbag modules, and I don't know what else was in there. I can't remember. We're gonna go through the photos. So the right side, fuse box. Again, majority of this will get reduced. This is from the back. So we're gonna need to squeeze some fuse box under the dash, make it acceptable as accessible as well. Uh, this is all the center part of the dash when there is like sat nav, all the controls for the heater and etc. The clocks itself. So this we need a lot of that. This is the engine bay loom. Again, few bits will get removed from that, but not much, as engine bay really will have all the toys from aircon to power steering and all of that. So we will need all the majority of these wires there. Basically, the airbag sensors from front end will kind of get removed, and a few bits, but not much. So yeah, that's gonna be fun to squeeze all that in there. So we'll see how that goes. But anyway, for now we're gonna unwrap the wires from the right side, as we don't need majority of them, as I said, and we're not gonna just cut them up and then seal them. We're gonna properly remove them all the way from the loom. Right, but I think I'm gonna do now, I'm gonna start stripping it down, and I'll be back shortly. So we're back. All that is waste, at least to us right now. We removed the roof pump, roof modules, airbag modules, Bluetooth modules, a lot of extra wires which were related to these things. So we managed to save quite a lot when it comes to the loom. So this is our loom. As we said, really minimum wires go on each side. We have quite a thick one on the back, which is go to amplifier. So that's fine, because that's the original mounting points for the wiring there as well. So that'll be great. We're gonna use some aluminum tape it down before the carpet goes in, so that won't move. I left the seat power connectors there. We want to have a power seats. We will have a manually operated seats, but for the future, if the customer wants to update it, we kept them in so they can be plugged. So we have a heater in. This wiring loom goes above on a roof. It's gonna be for the sun visors, lights in there, the like interiors light switch, and we're gonna have a power motor on the sunroof as well. So I've managed to squeeze the ECU in there. I'm gonna lift it a little bit higher, and I'm gonna create a bracket which is gonna hold it in place, and then we're gonna put plate over it. So when the passenger seat in, it, and you're gonna rest his legs or rest his feet in there, it won't get damaged or whatever. So as I mentioned, we're gonna have a proper, fully functional aircon in this car. Hence this isolation as well. It's gonna help to keep the car cooled. So definitely, I think every car when you're doing such a job should have it. I know the factory modern cars have really thick carpets to kind of supplement this, but old cars they didn't have it. So that's what we done. We have the doors as well done. I can just demonstrate little magic. So definitely worth it. Not only to decrease the road noise, which is gonna be rapidly lower, but again helps to keep the cockpit cooled with the aircon, and also it's gonna help to resist some heat from the exhaust in the center console as well. So yeah, that's a quick update. I can go around and show you the other side. So this is how it looks. I have to make a few brackets. I haven't finished mounting the fuse box yet because we've done the 23 Audi A1 dash into this thing. And I don't remember how far there is a light switch where we have to build in kind of tray here. So I don't know how far we have to go. So once we have a dash back inside, I'm gonna create some bracket and basically tilt it or whatever has to be done to it. So we have a sat nav wire in, we have a ignition wire in. Few wires needs to be extended on this top shelf. We need to extend these. Other than that, yeah, we're pretty happy with it. We have a, because this is auto, it's gonna be auto gearbox. So we're gonna have a gear selectors here, handbrake. Everything should be all right to reach. If not, we need to extend a few wires. But other than that, pretty nearly there. So one thing we need to do about this bad boy, and we need to extend the pipes for the water as they don't go all the way through the firewall. So we don't want to risk any leak going in a cockpit if there will be any leak. So I'm gonna get extra two from the old heater, and we're gonna extend them, and then we can refit it, and it's gonna be all staying there. We're gonna run the loom where we need to, plug everything where we need to plug. So yeah, we are moving forward. My soundproofing turned up so I can finish the rest, and we're gonna move from the interior to the engine bay. So maybe not engine bay next step, maybe we're gonna start with axles, and we'll see. So anyway, that will be it for today. Take care.